They say the cost of living is high. I'm not really seeing what they mean right now because I don't have my own place yet, but we're about to get one for the first time, right? So we go to the freaking mattress store to look for a mattress. Why the fuck does the mattress cost more than my rent?
Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Erin. So let's not waste no time. Let's go ahead and hop right into the insane cost of living in the year 2025.
The cost of living in this country is currently, it's not going to be, it is currently unsustainable. And there are people that they know this, but then they'll still look at somebody else that's struggling and then tell them they're not doing good enough. I want you to imagine somebody that makes $75,000 a year. That's a pretty high up wage in terms of like top earners in this country, $75,000 a year. And we're going to go through some things here. This is a person with no debt outside of a car. And please don't hit me with the, you can go buy a car for, shut up, you can't, shut up, stop saying ridiculous things. An entry level decent car is $30,000. So this person who puts $200 a month into insurance and they pay 5% into their 401k because shut up, people should be able to put money into their retirement. Because if you're not doing it now, you're never going to get to start doing it later. So after those two things come out of their paycheck and their taxes are paid, they bring home $53,850 a year from a $75,000 paycheck. Average rent in my state for a one-bedroom apartment, because an adult should be able to live by themselves, $1,700. That car payment at 6% for an entry-level, very reasonable sedan, nothing fancy, that car payment's $579 a month. Car insurance, $240 or so a month for a lot of vehicles in this day and age. You're a young person, you've got a nice job, but the insurance companies still want to screw you over. Food. You only cook at home. You never, ever go out. You only cook at home and you only eat decent quality food because a human being should be allowed to eat decent quality food. You pay $879 a month for that. You spend $250 a month in gas. You wear and tear on your car $100 a month. $80 for your phone, $80 for your internet, $175 a month for your electricity, $70 for your water, $20 for your cash. You make 75 grand a year, and outside of a car payment, you have zero debt. Do you know how much money you have left over annually at a $75,000 wage? You do nothing. You don't own a Netflix. You don't go out on a date. You don't pay to go to a park. You don't go watch a movie. You do nothing.
I honestly think they expect us to just work sun up to sundown, all work, no play. And that ain't no way to live. Who wants to live like that?
If you can't find it on the internet for free, you don't get to do it. If you can't cook it at home for your $800, you don't get to do it. You have $3,700 left over annually. That's like $320 a month. And there's going to be, well, that's $300. Shut up. Shut your stupid, contrarian, edgelord mouth. That's not a doctor bill, because God knows just because we have insurance doesn't mean that we don't still pay far out the ass when we go to the doctors. People like to be entertained. They want to date. They want to... There's those of you out there that will tell somebody living like this on $75,000 a year before taxes that they are not doing what they're supposed to do, that they should get a second job, that they should get a side hustle, that they should get a better job. And the fact that you would look at somebody with no debt other than a car and say something like this to them means objectively you're a moron and you live in a fantasy world. This is unsustainable.
Being grown is ghetto. The cost of living high as fuck. I don't know why everything ways to go sky high when I get grown. But this shit is expensive. Rent high as hell. Groceries high. Soap $10. I just spent $25 on tissue. And car insurance, a damn condo within itself. Yeah. I don't know who the fuck told y'all to move out with next week paycheck. Do this shit if y'all want to. Life go home of that ass real motherfucking quick, real fast. Cause it's expensive out here. Real high out here. And then let's not mention if you got pets, like they another bill they self too, like it's real ghetto out here. If y'all can stay at home responsibility free, y'all would do that. Cause and the crazy thing is she only get higher. Like how high can it go?
Can we
talk about how expensive everything is right now. I live in Canada, and our energy bill was double this month. And I just want to know how people are keeping up. We have been on one income for a very, very long time because of my health issues. Now I've found something to help supplement that. But it's still so crazy expensive. How are you keeping up in this economy?
Just barely, girly. Just barely.
I'm going to explain to you guys how much more expensive things are today than they were even 3 years ago based off of my current financial situation. So 4 years ago, when I graduated law school, I graduated making $65,000 a year. I was living in a 1-bedroom by myself, paying $1,400 a month. After the first 3 months, my boyfriend moved in, and so then we were splitting it, so it was $700 a piece. But he lost his job at one point, and so for 3 months before he got a new one, I was covering the rent all by myself. So it was about 6 months of me paying $1,400 a month for that year-long lease. Now I make about $85,000 a year. I have 2 roommates, and we split the rent 3 ways. And usually my rent is like $950, something around that. So I'm making technically $20,000 more a year. I'm paying roughly the same of what I was paying in rent. And I have never been more stressed out about money in my entire life.
Every time I think about or trying to move out my parents' house, the cost of living just get higher and higher. Like, insurance goes up, gas goes up, not to mention the fact that you got to make 3 times the rent of wherever you live at, which is kind of insane because the average person my age ain't even making what I'm making. Not to mention the fact that I check my pay stubs all the time. I'm not making as nearly as what I would make if they ain't take all them fucking taxes out of my checks every 2 weeks. Like, and I just been sitting here thinking, like, because with me personally, when I moved out, I always wanted to move out by myself or with a significant other. And now I'm starting to realize when people move out, they get roommates. Or they move in college apartments with other people that they don't even fucking know of because the cost of living is too fucking high. How can I get a house these days? How can I get a house, bro? The average house is like 300 bands, you know what I'm saying? And like the average like monthly cost of it is like $2,500 a month. Like that's crazy. Like, and me personally, I never agreed with having to have more than one source of income. In my opinion, you having more than one source of income should be a choice. It shouldn't be, I shouldn't need 2 sources of income to fucking survive. I'm 23, bruh. God damn. I am fucking 23. And I'm already like having a midlife crisis for real. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to move out my parents' crib, but I ain't trying to live check to fucking check. Like, I'm sitting here making more money than I ever made ever in my life in a year span. And it's still not enough for me to fucking move out and be able to fucking sustain a living. Like, we're doomed, bro. And they wait until we get grown to do shit like this. Like, yeah, it's over with, bro.
Bro, the cost of living is so stupid, it actually pisses me off to think about. Because ain't no way, bro. I'm at the store and a gallon of milk is like $3, $4, $5. What? There's no way I go get some gas and a gallon of gas is almost $4, $5? Huh? Hey, G, I'm blue right now, G, because all of this shit, bro, is so ridiculous just because, bro, the cost of living is all the way up here, but the wages that job pay is all the way down here. They make you have to work double, triple, quadruple just to live, bro. And I don't know if people really be thinking about it, G. We wake up every single day to pay to live. Like this shit wasn't free once upon a time. Who idea was this? You feel me? It ain't even that we have to pay to live. It's the amount. Like, bro, it's 1-bedroom cribs and apartments out here for $1,500. What? A $1,500 apartment, bro? And then the old heads be thinking that they had it easier than what we did.
They can't possibly think that when they had $600 and $700 and $800 apartments, a gallon of milk was cheap, a gallon of gas was cheap, everything was cheaper then. That's why I think it's funny when they say things like, oh, y'all not working hard enough. Oh, you need to do this. Oh, you need to do that. Y'all didn't even have to do that. So how you gonna tell us that that's something that we gotta do? Make it make sense.
Fuck no. Y'all had way cheaper than we.
So me and my girlfriend are about to get an apartment, right? So tell me why me not knowing that when they say the cost of living is high, I'm not really seeing what they mean right now because I don't have my own place yet, but we're about to get one for the first time, right? So we go to the freaking mattress store to look for a mattress. Why the fuck does the mattress cost more than my rent?
What kind of mattress was it? Because that is literally insane. $2,000 for a mattress? We better be able to live in this mattress.
Why does the mattress cost $2,000, bro? What the hell is that? And then on top of that, we get in the store and say, do you have any mattresses cheaper than that? We're looking for something under $1,000. The salesman goes to say, I don't have anything that cheap. What you mean? That's cheap? What? Something under $1,000 is cheap? What the hell? Bro, if a mattress costs $500, that's cheap? How? What the hell? $2,000 is the normal price? That's the cost of living now? Bro, they not even paying that. We not even working enough wages for that, bro. We can't afford that. Who do you think I am? I'm not Bill Gates. I'm not there yet, bro. I get it. I graduated college and all, but I still can't get a job. How am I afford that? Come on now.
Hey, I don't give a damn what nobody say. It has never been this expensive to live. Ever. Like, in no era when motherfuckers was making $1 an hour, it was never this expensive to live. Eggs, $10 a piece. Like, you walk in the store, you get 3 things, you at fucking $65. Obviously, I just went, grocery shopping, so I'm venting a little bit, but like, this shit don't make no sense. It really makes absolutely no sense how expensive shit is. Like, so if you ain't got a partner that's really ready and willing to help you out and like really like build this shit together, man, get the fuck on. Like, I ain't gonna lie, this is not the time to be taking care of nobody else. I don't give a damn what you say. If the motherfucker ain't helping, they are literally hindering your ability to be able to get shit done.
Okay, I'm sure I'm not like revolutionary in saying this, but do any other single people, like, to clarify, I mean people who don't live with their partners or live with like a family that they're also cooking and eating with, do any other single people feel like it's no longer worth it to eat at home and buy groceries because groceries have gotten so expensive that eating out or ordering in has looped all the way back around to not being that expensive anymore? Like, am I crazy in thinking this? I just literally wanted to make this flatbread thing. It's not that extravagant, not that fancy. So I ordered groceries from Target. I have that like Target 360 membership where I can get unlimited grocery deliveries in a month for like, it's only like $10 or something. It's totally worth it in my opinion because I hate grocery shopping. Anyway, I got the ingredients plus like a couple other things like diet soda. I'm a diet soda fanatic. I got like chocolate milk because I like to drink chocolate milk after I work out, and like yogurt. A few things, really not very much. And it was fucking like $65 basically for one meal and some snacks. And I'm just thinking, like, what the hell was the point of buying these groceries and spending my precious time cooking a meal when I could have just ordered something on Uber Eats? And with those Uber One credits, it probably would have been $25 or $30 anyway.
I feel you as far as groceries being the same amount as fast food. The only thing I could actually say that's bad about the fast food is, you know how if you cook something, you know it's gonna be good? I feel like nowadays fast food be so nasty sometimes. It's legit a hit or miss. You can get some fast food and be like, this is so nasty, I wish I didn't spend the money on it. Versus, oh, if I make this at home, I know it's gonna taste good. So it just depends on what you're trying to get. Like, if y'all get what I'm saying. Fast food got its days. Some days it's really good and some days it's really nasty.
That's really not that much more expensive. Like, what is the point of cooking for myself? And why don't I just eat out for every meal? Like, I'm really starting to get over this. I don't know. Am I crazy to feel this way?
Afternoon, everyone. I've been a bit quiet because it's half term and it's madness. I've just come to Tesco's for a rest. But please, can someone tell me like how everyone is supposed to live? because I've just done my weekly shop in Tesco's. Just because it's the only day I've got to do it. I normally try and do it like the end of the week, so it's for the following week. But anyway, nevertheless, doesn't matter what day I'm doing it on. But I've just gone and got essentials like dinners for the week, their packed lunch stuff, just fruit, veg, you know, like nothing extravagant. Did have to buy washing tablets. It's probably the only thing. Obviously, you don't have to buy it every week, but like still. £148 £148 for a week shopping. Like, that is ridiculous. Like, how has it gone up so much, and how is this maintainable for anybody? Like, that's 100. So say like even if the washing powder come out, like that's still £130 £140, you know, like £148. It's ridiculous. And I didn't buy olive oil, that's like £1 million. So like, one week I might not need washing capsules, but I fucking will need olive oil. And that's, I just saw that on the shelves, £18 £18 for olive oil. Like, what is it made of? Gold? Like, why is everything so expensive? And like, how are we supposed to like keep this up? Like, 'cause you have to eat, the kids need lunch, they won't eat school dinners because it's shit, so I have to feed them. Like, how is this maintainable? Like, how is everyone doing it? Answers on a postcard.
I'm coming on here because this is my like third rant of the day, and I am just in a bitchy mood today. But why in the actual fuck nuts is life so expensive right now? I just went to the grocery store. Look at this. $243.16. And this is like a bi-weekly thing for, it's just me and my fiance at home. I had to stop it because somebody pulled up next to me and I felt uncomfortable. But anyway, $243.16 at Meijer. Just fucking how? Like, I choose not to just like go buy little fucking Debbie's and shit ass food, but at this point I'm about to, because I bought a couple different meats, some snackies, and dry ingredients and produce. $243 fucking dollars. How are people living? Like, I would just like to know, in today's world, how are people fucking living? Because you know what else? I'm literally at Kroger right now I'm choosing to go in and buy produce, because I didn't get that much at Meijer because I like Kroger's produce anyway better. But anyway, what the fuck? Because I guarantee you I'm about to spend $100+ in Kroger right now. So that's going to bring our bi-weekly total of groceries to like almost $400. So $800 in groceries a month for 2 people. Like, I'm about to say fuck it and not even cook at home anymore, because I swear it'd almost be cheaper to go out to eat every fucking night with my fiance at this point. It really would. Because fuck, I'm so tired of everything being so expensive in today's world. And that is my rant today. Yep, $243 and about to spend $100 more in Kroger on just groceries for 2 people. So, I love America. The world is great right now. Okay. Bye.
So it has been confirmed that there is no state in the United States where you could work a 40-hour minimum wage work week to afford a 2-bedroom apartment. And my thing is, if y'all know that shit, why the fuck y'all don't do something about that shit? Do y'all want to see us in poverty? Is that the goal, to see us, the people, in poverty? I thought we was working to make America again. And working to make America again is raising minimum wage. Simply just raising minimum wage. Making sure that the cost of living is not too high. Groceries are not expensive to the point where you can't afford them. Just simply making sure that goods and supplies are affordable. But no, instead of making things affordable, here we are going back and forth with China. Now tariff prices are skyrocket high. And it's just simply just so ridiculous because we cannot even save no money. We can't put no money into our savings account. So savings account are for hard times. We're literally working these 40 hours a week just to go to bills. We can't even afford toilet tissue. We can't afford clothes. We can't afford car maintenance. And that's another thing. These car dealerships need to drop their monthly payments also, because most car dealership prices are higher than going to a buy pay here. Because I know for sure mine is like $600 a month, which is kind of affordable, but if you think about it, it's really not affordable. On top of that, phone bill, gas, rent. So yeah, so we're literally just working to pay bills. So if y'all know that there's no state in the United States where you work a minimum wage, 40-hour work week, you can't even afford a 2-bedroom apartment. If you simply know that, why don't y'all do something about it? Yeah.
Explain this to me. How can you have two income earning professionals that are highly educated, both have master's degrees, they're both vice presidents or directors or whatever their titles are in Fortune 500 companies, and they're burning their money? They're making it down to zero month over month, and they're subsidizing the remaining with credit card debt, and they're just going paycheck to paycheck. And these people, yeah, they're probably maxing their 401ks, but they're not buying properties. They're making, you're talking about, you could have two professionals that are in mid-level management in a Fortune 500 company. They're making $300, maybe even $350 a year, and it's still not enough. I know so many people that are in this bucket, in this position here in the Northeast of the United States. Great jobs, great university degrees, studied accounting, they studied finance, business, economics, they studied sociology, and they're scraping by. And if they stay together, because the odds of them staying together are against them, because most people in relationships actually break up. People that get married, most of us, we break up, we divorce. And the number one reason is, to no one's surprise, finances. So the cost of living is annihilating people. It really is annihilating social connection. It's tearing the fabric of our society apart. If you're in the position where this is you, tell me how you feel. And if you are listening to these numbers and you're saying, man, you're insane, people that make that money are doing just fine, let me know.
It is truly insane how expensive it is just to live day to day. Not doing nothing extra, no fun, no hanging out. It's just strictly how much it is to pay your basic necessities. It costs an arm and a leg, and they expect us to pay it with no pushback. We just do it. If everything wasn't so expensive, everybody wouldn't have anything to complain about. But when a carton of eggs is $10 and a gallon of milk is $5, $6, and $7, it's kind of hard not to complain. Period. So if you did make it to the end of today's video, don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. Also hit the subscribe button down below so you don't miss no content from me in the future. So with that being said, I'll see y'all in my next upload. Bye, y'all.